When I boarded that flight to the United States, I felt like I was stepping into a dream. Friends and family sent all their blessings with me. Professors wished me luck, but nobody really warned me about what I was about to face. Not the university, not the visa counselor, not even the seniors I spoke to. Because in that moment, when you are new, alone, and hopeful, that's when you are the most vulnerable. And sadly, there are people waiting for that moment. They don't see you as a dreamer, they see you as an opportunity to earn. They say the fake jobs, fake recruiters, fake promises, but very, very real heartbreak. Today, I want to show you a side of studying in the USA that no one really talks about. And most importantly, I want to tell you how to protect yourself before it's too late. It starts so simple that you won't even realize. You land a little jet lag, full of excitement and full of fear. You find your way to your apartment, maybe meet your roommates for the first time ever, and you start attending classes. You try to settle in, and within a few weeks, you feel it. The pressure, the CPT applications open up, and even the career fairs start showing up in your emails. Everyone around you is talking about finding internships, getting part time jobs, starting their OPT on time, and people start telling you apply everywhere you can get anything, even unpaid internships are fine. Just don't sit idle. It makes sense because the clock is ticking. Your visa rules don't wait. And that desperation, that fear, scammers, they can smell it, and that's when they strike. You will be sitting at your desk after a long day of classes. You will be tired, you will be hungry, you will be homesick as well. And you are scrolling through LinkedIn, maybe Indeed, maybe some WhatsApp group where someone posted a job alert. And suddenly you see it remote work, $30 per an hour, flexible timings, no real interviews, H1B sponsorship promised. It feels like a dream come true. You apply immediately and almost instantly you get a reply back. They schedule a Zoom interview. You join that interview very nervous but very much excited about the job role. The interview barely lasts 5 minutes. They don't really ask you so much of any questions. Just smile and say, congratulations, you are selected. And then they drop the catch. We just need you to pay $300 for background verification. After that, we will onboard you. Now, at that moment, it feels like everything is normal because you are desperate, you want to start working, you want to tell your parents that you are doing fine in the United States. But here's the real truth. Real companies in the US never ask for money to hire you. And background verification, it's always paid by the employer, never by the candidate. If someone is asking for money, it's not a job, it's a trap, and you will eventually fall for it because you are too desperate to find a job. And then comes the second scam, and this one even hurts more because it looks official. You will see ads, you will get WhatsApp forwards, you will hear from friends about companies promising you internships guaranteed within 2 weeks, H1B filing support, CPT help, and even resume marketing. You walk into their offices, sometimes fancy, glass wall, professional looking, and they promise you everything you are desperate to hear. They tell you that just pay $2,000 upfront, we'll train you, we'll market your resume, we'll find you a job, and don't worry. And then they do something terrifying. They fake your resume, they add skills you never learned, technologies you never even touched about or even listened. They set up fake interviews with fake HRs. Sometimes they even create fake client companies just to show paperwork. And when immigration catches it, when USCIS audits the paperwork, these so-called consultancies vanish and disappear, leaving you the student facing visa violations, deportation risk, and even the dreams getting destroyed. So please be careful. I'm not saying that every consultancy is a scam, but majority of them are. And if that wasn't enough, there's a third trap, random emails and fake recruiters. You wake up one morning to an email that says, "Hi, this is Mike from Amazon HR. I saw your resume on Indeed. Are you open to remote data analyst work?" your heart races and you think that it's a fan company, it's Amazon, it sounds legit, the pay is great, the job is remote, but here's the red flag. The email isn't from @amazon.com. It's from amazonjobs.com or amazoncareers.net. Subtle differences that your excitement blinds you to. And then they ask for your SSN, bank details for direct deposit, passport scan for employment verification. And once you send all of these documents, they vanish and disappear. And you are left cleaning up the pieces like the identity thefts, frauds filed in your name, credit score ruined because of your details. This is the third scam and it's very scary. But listen, there's a way to stay safe always because where there are people like this, there are other side to be safe as well. Always apply through official website directly from the company's career page. Check every email domain carefully. The real company emails end with their proper .com domain. Anything else is a red flag and don't reply back. Never pay anyone for a job, no fees for training, no fees for equipment shipping, no fees for verification. Before signing any offer, talk to seniors. Your seniors have seen this game. They can spot scams in one glance. Stick to verified platforms like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed, only verified employers, your university career portal, and Handshake. And above all, trust your gut. If something feels too easy, too good, too fast, and too good to be true, it usually is a scam and you will fall for it. So beware of all of this. One of my closest friends almost fell for it. He got an email stating that $45 per hour remote job offer, data analyst role with less number of interviews, amazing salary. They sent a proper looking offer letter, fancy onboarding documents. All they asked was $500 for training equipment they would ship to his address. He almost paid that amount, but something in his gut felt wrong. He called me. Together, we googled about the company, we checked the HR's LinkedIn profile, and guess what? It didn't even exist. He saved his $500, he saved his OPT status, and for the most important thing, he saved his future in the US. But many students, they aren't that lucky. You didn't leave your country, your family, your friends, your entire life behind just to fall for someone else's scam. You came here to grow, to succeed, to make your parents proud, and you still can. As long as you stay alert, always verify the company, always ask questions, always protect your documents and identity. If something feels wrong, slow down, think about it, ask someone, check again with someone who has more knowledge in the United States. This is Chandu's world where we don't just survive, we move smart, we protect our dreams, and we help each other rise. Drop a comment below if you ever received a suspicious email or offer. Let's help each other and stay safe.